What's up, everyone? Telina from Melbourne and Ashan from Sri Lanka here, and we are here to talk about a mindset topic today, and we are going to drop some value today. So, first of all, like, how are you doing today, Ashan? Yeah, how was your day?
Pretty good. Pretty good. As usual, this is actually my second day for the week. My
Yeah,
day starts on Sunday. So, just another week. So, getting used to the new routine, it's been a while. And it's
yeah.
good, working out well.
Yeah, that's great. So basically, today's topic is actually choosing the staircase over the escalator. So we actually announced a 4-day free challenge, which we actually closed the applications today because we had a high number of people, like almost 50. So we are adding all of them. We decided to like add everyone to whoever actually applied to the challenge. So you'll be getting access to our trainerize our app and also the Facebook group if you are on Facebook. So then we'll be able to explain to you how to lose 10 kilos in 2023. So most of the time, like people thought like, am I going to lose 10 kilos in 4 days time? Like that was actually a question like some little bit minority of the people actually asked. So it's not a challenge where you lose 10 kilos in 4 days time. It's actually a challenge where we'll be teaching you how to do certain things in 4 days time, which will actually eventually, when you do it consistently, will lead you towards losing 10 kilos, or else whatever the fitness goals you have, you'll be able to achieve it throughout the process, in the next 12 to 24 weeks period. So that's what the 4-day challenge is all about. So when actually like people thought like it's about 4 days, like they probably believe like it's there's a quick fix or easy way to lose weight or like get to your fitness goal. There's no easy way, to be honest. Like every way when you start of a fitness journey is actually not easy. So that's what we wanted to tell you today. So when it comes to that, like you need to make sure in a fitness journey you choose the staircase over the escalator. So when you choose the escalator, like you might not like be active if you're choosing an escalator. So that's if you choose the staircase, that'll help you like make some progress if you've been a person who's not moving or if you're not a person who's been active. So if you're not able to go to the gym or anything like that, um, choosing the staircase will actually give you some sort of an activity. So that's what we wanted to talk about today, right, Ashan?
Yeah, that's true. I think, it's one of the indirect ways where you can, get steps in because majority of the people, they go to work. Work from home concept actually came in recently, but for many years, it's been like that. When I started off the transformation, I was going to work, so not taking the elevator and using the staircase really helped me reach the 10,000 step mark because it was quite hard when I started off, but over the years it got easier. But during office time, I mean, you can't get steps in, so the best way is to use the steps. The first couple of days will be hard, but eventually you will know that you're getting stronger. How do you measure that? The same steps, if you can walk effortlessly, well, that means that you have gotten better. That's how it was. That's how it worked for me. Since I experienced it, I can actually guarantee that it's one effective way where you can get things done in the program.
Yes, definitely. So, in any fitness program, this is actually like one of the basic things we teach you, like to make sure you move. So, when you move, it might be an uncomfortable process for a person who's actually not like started anything, like not done anything. Like, we understand that, but that's actually a start. So, one of the things when it comes to that, like, you need to focus on, like, if you are a complete beginner, like, never been to a gym or anything, most of the time like people focus on if you've been like consider you have been like overweight like over 100 kilos, like you haven't been active, like I'm talking to that person right here. So if you've been a person like that, one of the things I want you to understand is like, don't focus on the muscle you lift, muscle it hits when you do the exercises. Focus on moving better. So that's what we want you to like understand, because when I was actually in India, like I saw like a person who's like over 100 kilos. He's not even a power lifter, like doing a squat like with this much of range and like heavy weights. He ended up like dropping the weight. So one of the things like which was not right is the fact that like the range of motion wasn't there. So if you are a person who's focusing on lifting heavy only, like without actually focusing on other factors, um, no range of motion or anything, like you're not going to reach the goal. You're just boosting your ego, right, Ashan?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, even a power lifter. This is what I always say. Power lifters don't train like this.
Yes.
They train in a different way. They have a
Yeah.
specific regime that they need to follow. So, in my opinion, every time what happens is when you are off shape, just because you don't want to diet and do cardio, you lift heavy and you call yourself a power lifter. That's what people do. I'm not talking
Yeah.
about professional power lifters. I'm talking about people who try to be them, right? Because a
Yeah.
professional power lifter does something completely different. Because I know a few,
Yeah.
and their training regime is extremely different and very well organized, right? So that's how it is. I mean, especially if you're overweight, first of all, as you said, you need to get your movements right because
Yeah.
you can barely climb up steps. So a
Yeah.
person like that, trying to squat heavy, uh, the journey is going to be very short-lived, and eventually either you're going to end up injured or you're just going to, not make progress for a very long time. That is what's going to happen. So first of all, when I train people, what I always say is make the movement smooth, make the movement comfortable, and also when you're repping it out, just do it in a professional manner. Make sure that you're doing clean and nice reps, because that eventually will put everything in place when it comes to your journey. Because being technically correct is your initial plan. That has to be your main goal when you're starting off.
Yes, definitely. So when you do things correctly, like following the tempo and rest periods and like everything else given in a program, that's where the starting point begins. So that's one of the things we'll be teaching you in this 4-day challenge, like where you'll be able to know a lot of things, where we will be bringing more value. So it's about like understanding to actually basically like take the staircase. Like one of the things I do is like I park the car like far away from the grocery shop where I go to, or else I walk there, so that way I'll get more steps and I be more active throughout the day. And I'll get like, because I don't have much steps, if you notice when I was in my prep, um, I was doing a lot of steps. So I was waking like 4:30 in the morning, doing like 1 hour cardio, and it was like that. So it was a process where I had to take like beyond staircases. So when you
Yeah.
are in a prep, like it's like that. But when you are in a general perspective, when you are the general public, what you don't need to take that sort of a measurements. All you got to do is just maybe like if you're going to work by train, take the like walk to the train station, or like walk to the train station from work to go to the take the train. And these activities will actually keep you long term like active, and that's one of the key factors in a long term transformation. So because end of the day, like I always say, it's about like habits and rituals. So when you do your habits and rituals right, it creates a long term gain. So that's what we wanted to put it out there in this live, Ashan. So is there anything like you want to add with regards to this, like like talking about your fitness journey?
Yeah, I think every time when you have the option of moving, just move. That's
Yes.
that's what you need to do. Because I mean, people come up with so many excuses. Some of them are valid. Some of them, they're just excuses at the end of the day. So whatever it is, I mean, every time when you have an opportunity to move, just go ahead. Because right now, I do have time to step into a treadmill, but I don't have time to stay on a treadmill for more than an hour. So what I
Yeah.
do is I go for two gyms. So I don't take a vehicle. I don't take a three wheel or anything. I walk. I make sure that
Yes.
I walk to the gym, and then again back home. I
Yes.
have to move out somewhere around 12:30. That's a bit sunny. At that point, I might go ahead with another option. But definitely when I have to come back, so I make sure I just walk at least three times a day, so that eventually my step count is achieved. So
Yes.
I don't know what your routine is. So you know what your routine is, and you know how to place the steps in. So it's again, you have to work hard, but at this point, it's about working smart.
Yes.
Figuring things out. So not taking the escalator and taking the staircase. It's a smart move. Okay, that's something you can do throughout the day. So just like that, observe your day-to-day plan, and whenever you have the opportunity to move, just go ahead and do it, and then slowly you will keep progressing from there onwards.
Yes, exactly. So that's what we wanted to do this in this live like point. We want to like put it out there because like when I was in Sri Lanka, I didn't actually like drive a car because one
Yeah.
reason is like, when I walk, like I get the steps in. So that's one of the things I did, like walking to your house and like walking to the gym, and
Yes.
that would actually help a lot, like getting my steps in like by 12 p.m.
Yeah.
midday.
You
Um,
saw my
all right.
routine, how
Yes,
it was.
yes.
So that's
It
about
was
it.
like
Yeah,
super easy.
everything
Like
is
it
around.
was like it was a perfect day in off season because like that
Yeah.
actually helped me like get my job done like earlier than when I do here. So
Yep.
anyway, guys, so that's it with the live today. So hope you guys got value. And if there's anything you want to ask us with regards to your fitness journey, any questions, you can DM us and we can actually get back to you within 24 hours. So have a nice day, guys. Enjoy the rest of the day and make sure you dominate and become the best version of yourself. I will talk to you guys soon and see you soon. Have a great day.